Dog got the mighty, let me tell the news. My head got wet in midnight dew. Great God, I've been down on my bending knees, talking to a man from Galilee. My God spoke and he sounded so sweet. I thought I heard the shuffle of angels' feet. He put one hand upon my head. Great God the mighty, let me tell you what he said. Go tell that lonesome liar, go tell that midnight rider, tell the gambling, rambling, backslider, tell him God Almighty gonna cut him down. You might run on for a long time, run on, ducking and dodging, run on you for a long time. Let me tell you, God Almighty gonna cut you down.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. So, my name is Reuven Yamrom, and I'm happy to stand here tonight next to my friend and colleague, Galit Bar Fuertes. Both of us are part of the team behind the Cubex project and co-workers here at HP Software. What you've just seen here was a short clip showing the mood and the atmosphere driving us at Cubex. In the next 20 minutes or so, we'll unveil our project for the first time before a wide audience, and we'll tell you a bit about this very interesting process of creating your own product from scratch. So, what is Cubex? Cubex is a non-profit social radio that allows its users to listen to music together. Users can create their own stations or join existing ones, invite their friends, and together with them, create hundreds of musical communities. The station shuffles the song users had uploaded. Music is synchronized between stations' participants. We knew that we were onto something big when we discovered that our users had found new ways to use Cubex. For example, the band you saw at the clip was using Cubex to help them practice. Each musician was listening to the same song simultaneously with earphones so as to stay tuned and not disturb his fellows. So who are we? Who stands behind Cubex? We are 4 partners teamed up about a year ago. Each of us came from other company, each of us came from other company. Eitan is a full-stack engineer at Wix. Yarden, senior DevOps engineer at Seeking Alpha. Galit and I are senior interaction designers here at UX Studio at HP. Each of us has his own daily job, full-time, but we enjoy to create our own product in our free time, this way keeping our professional horizons widely expanded. Please, Galit.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Reuven. Although we are 4 creators, the credit should go also to our users. From early stage of the system, we decided to release it to a number of users from different companies, such as Wix, HP, Photomine, and Supersonic. Their feedback helped us to understand which features are more important and which are less. Social is the target and our tool. This is how we use our audience to improve our product. Different users behave differently, so we adopt, learn, and implement. This is our product according to our users. During our design process, we've made a lot of changes, and we learned 2 important things. The first one is that there is no endpoint for planning a product. Everything can change. Ideas that feels relevant at first shortly will become irrelevant or boring over time. The second thing that I think is the most important is that ideas that were abandoned will make room for better ones. There is one point that I would like to share with you today is the fact that in our last version, we changed almost everything, such as UX solutions, look and feel, and more. Looking back, the new version is much more mature than the old one. Today, we would like to focus on 3 major versions to demonstrate the process that we went through. This is version number 1. This is version number 2. And this is version number 3. The first feature that I would like to show you today is my song list. User most frequent feedback was, why can I see my song list? I would like to reorder my songs. So let's see the process that we went through. So in version number 1, on the top right corner, there is a badge, indicating the number of songs that the user just added. The user is able to see his songs order, which is up next, and the following to come. Our initial thinking was that this kind of badge was attractive enough, but we found out that almost no one was noticed the icon. In fact, almost no one was using this feature. So in version number 2, we decided that if we will indicate the user about his up next song outside the menu on the top bar, this kind of information will be much more attractive. And it was right, because after we made this change, users started to use the feature. In fact, we were surprised. They started to add much more songs to the station. In version number 3, we understood how important is this feature and that this kind of information should be always available to the user. So it was moved to the left side. Now, as you can see, the menu is always visible to the user, and it's easy to reorder his songs. At this point, we finally felt that the feature got its proper visibility, focus, and place.
The next feature we would like to focus on is the stations list. From the beginning, we saw the left side of the screen as a suitable area for this kind of information. By mouse over on the particular station, user was able to see its participants. However, exploring our users' behavior pattern, we've realized that most of the usage of this feature is actually to see who from your friends is on the same station with you. With this knowledge in hand, we decided to split this feature for 2 different ones. Station's name at top of the screen became a drop-down list, lists all available stations, while the participants list became constantly visible on the left side of the screen. According to our users' feedbacks, we understood another thing, that the fact that this list is spinned from top of the screen till the bottom made it a bit confusing and difficult to distinguish between global users of the system and stations one. So we moved, at the third version, we moved this list to the right side of the screen under station's image. This way, keeping it clear that it reflects only the station's users.
The next feature is station music style. Users' most frequent feedback was, music style feature is boring. So let's see the process. In version number 1, the group admin is editing his station. There are 2 kinds of free text fields. The first one is the station name, such as home and friends. And the second one is the music style, such as art pop, the 70s, greatest divas, and more. Editing this field confused the group admin. In fact, we found there any possible string except musical style. Well, any possible string. So we changed it to a predefined hashtag from a selected list. So as you can see, the group admin is able to select several kinds of hashtags, such as period, time of the day, mood, and more. Well, theoretically, it worked, but no one was using it. Well, not even us. So in version number 2, we understood something important. The spirit and the music style, it's something that depends on its users, and it changes over time. So in version number 2, the feature was abandoned, and it was removed from the system. But in version number 3, it was brought back, but we changed its behavior to a challenge mode. In challenge mode, participants should play only songs that related to the challenge title, but it's a time limited. So as you can see here, currently the station is playing from the movies, and there are only 25 minutes left. After the station will be over, the station will be back to normal mode automatically, and users should play any songs. Another interesting example for the challenge mode, it's guilty pleasure. The idea actually came from our users. These are the songs that you really like deep in your heart, but you won't admit it in public. So currently, Scatman is playing. There were Spice Girls, BMN, and all the great music.
Probably the most fascinating feature we dealt with is the automatic play mode. Actually, this feature came as a request from users. Automatic play mode enables the station to play songs from the history timeline while there is no new songs in queue. Now, sounds like a reasonable request, right? Well, no. We found out that the users will stay lazy if you let them. After a few days, nobody left at the system. Cubex played again and again the same songs, worked very hard, waiting till someone upload a new song. But today we work to find the true new balance that will allow this feature to achieve its goal. I think we spoke enough. Now let's see the real thing. I can see what this group played by taking a look at station's history list. I can decide if I like their taste or not. Let's search for some song or two. I like the Run On. Okay, let's add Moby. I also can pick a song been played before from a station history list. Let's choose some. Okay. So now, as you can see, as been previously showed, I can see my songs list here. Okay. You can see Cubex shuffles my songs, ordering them in line of station's playlist. I can manage them. Can you drag some of them? Yes. If I want to be, sorry, I can manage them or lock my song if I want it to be played later. Now let's see what's going on in other station. Let's say at HP Studio. Another station. Okay, you know what? Let's create our own station. We'll give it a name, Welcome to All Arrivals. Sorry. Right? Okay. Now let's choose an image by editing the station. Let's say the red one. I like it. Yes? Great. And now let's invite friends. Let's put another song here. The second one is nice. Here we go. That's enough. Okay, I'll mark the station as one of my favorites. And let it be your home stations from now on.
So what's next? New features keeping us busy. So as we said in the beginning, we develop and adapt our product according to our users. These are the features that user ranked highest and will be developed next. So you can see according to the red arts, kicking out songs, comments, songs suggested, and personal page will be on our next development. Thank you for listening to us. This is Cubics.fm. Join us, join the community, take part in development decisions. Thank you very much.